Leekday is upon us once again for the 13th time. Grab your favorite drink and let's have a look-see at the leeksies. Just in case you're new here, the Weekly Leek is Fenn's weekly dev blog which shares progress on a per-team basis, accompanied by 2 infographics to track their progress, with the most legendary of leeks sprinkled in between. Let's start with the front cover. Starting off with the leek of the week, this week we're seeing a continuation of the Fenn team members represented as leeks, with this week being the legendary leek which represents James B. The images on the front cover this week show us 2 of 8 new trees coming to the game very soon, those being the willow trees and monkey puzzle trees. Worth noting is that the location in which these trees are currently shown may change as they have only been mapped for demonstration purposes in this weekly leak. The reason new trees will be added to the game is that the default left-click mouse bind will be changing from open action menu to do first action, which might make objects with multiple context options, such as trees which can both be felled and lopped, confusing. This will then be solved as there will be the 8 trees currently in the game, which will only be able to be felled, and 8 more new trees that will only be able to be lopped, making the landscape of Hope Forest just that much more diverse. Alright, let's see what the teams have spent the past week working on. Starting with the technical team, which is Andrew, James B, and Ian. Andrew, the bossy leek, has spent the past week working on Project Milestone with James B. James B, our leek of the week, has also launched last week's game update, which saw a 13th music track and some quality of life fixes added to the game. He has also been supporting the content team, handling support requests, and preparing this weekly leak. Finally, multi-purpose leek Ian has been doing pre-graphics boss coding for the 4-star Mine of Mantuan quest. Next up is the content team, which consists of Paul, Samuel, Daniel, Harris, and Steve. Harry Leek Paul has been doing coding for the Mine of Mantuan quests, with him doing pre-graphics coding for the 7-star and post-graphics coding for the 6-star. Samuel, the Maybe Leek, has been doing post-graphics coding for the 3-star Hope Forest quest, as well as handling support requests. Daniel, the Thin Leek, has been recharging his batteries. I hope he's back at 100% charge very soon. Harris, the Sleepy Leek, has been doing pre-graphics coding for the 4-star Chronopolis quest. And Steve, the lankiest of leeks, has been doing pre-graphics boss coding for the 4-star Mine of Mantuan quest. Interestingly, Ian is also doing this, which makes me wonder whether they're working on the same boss or 2 separate ones for the same quest. Moving on to the graphics team, which is Greg, Nick, Lewis, and James T. Greg, the laid-back leek, is being extra laid-back as he is taking a well-earned break. Nick, the cactus leek, has been working on graphics for the 6-star Mine of Mantuan quest. And Lewis the sloth leek? Well, he has been working on trees, presumably to do his sloth activities on. And finally, James T, the Jimmy leek, has been working on graphics for the 6-star Mine of Mantuan quest. And finally, for the audio team, which consists solely of our global music track producing overlord Joe has been working on, you'll never guess this, a 14th global music track. Now for the infographics. This week we're seeing some progress on the 6-star Mine of Mantuan quest as post-graphics coding on it has begun. This might seem minor, but this indicates that this quest is steadily progressing towards a release. Oh, and as always, bear in mind that just because nothing is ticked off this week, that doesn't mean progress is not being made. As for the Stonemaw Hill infographic, as expected, with the team's current focus on a large project such as Project Milestone, and a lot of side quests as well as new content in the form of fisher bounties and additional resources, Stonemaw Hill is not currently being worked on, so the infographic remains unchanged. And that's Weekly Leak issue 13. If you want to read the Weekly Leak for yourself, the link to it is in the description. Alternatively, if you want to discuss this issue of the Weekly Leak and all things Brighter Shorts with me, and a community of well over 400 members, make sure you join my clan, the Blades of Adothria. The link to our Discord server is in the description. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss one of my uploads. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in Adothria. Bye!